didn't think that I could do it, but I knew that I couldn't say no. What's the point of me being here if I don't do this? I answered yes, thinking to myself, I can't do this, I'm going to mess it up. I went to the back of the room where the group that was already decided for me to lead was and sat down. My hands began to sweat and I began feeling nervous. The group that I was leading didn't make me nervous, but the fear of messing up somehow and disappointing the main adult leader did. I wasn't confident with my leadership abilities and thought that would disappoint the adult leader somehow, and just wasn't confident overall. This was my first time actually leading a group by myself, and the year was 2021. Little did I know that I would soon be leading groups like this on a regular basis and would even consider it to be really easy. When I was in 6th grade, I was homeschooled. One day, my family and I were invited to attend a service at Shoreline Church by someone in the homeschool program on Sunday. We hadn't really heard of Shoreline before, so decided to attend it. After attending the full service and meeting the leaders of the church, we decided to go again. We then liked it so much that we've been going there since. After about 1 to 2 years after first attending the church, making friends there, and getting to know what the church and community there are actually like, I was invited to volunteer during one of the services in a Sunday school class. The adult leader of the class was my friend's dad, so I thought, why not? This would be kind of fun. After doing it, I kind of liked it and decided to do it again the next Sunday. For the first few months, all I did was help set activities for the students, set the room up itself, help hand out everything the students needed for whatever was happening, and help clean the room up at the end. It wasn't that hard and didn't require that much work for me, and I enjoyed hanging out with my friends during the service. Little did I know that I would soon have to do something that I wouldn't look forward to. It was just like any other Sunday. I attended a service with my family, then volunteered in the Sunday school class for the service. Nothing was different. However, as the end of the Sunday school class approached its end, I was asked to lead a group in discussion about what was talked about during the class today. I kept on thinking that I would be a horrible leader, but ended up agreeing to do it. It turns out that it wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it would be. Yes, I wasn't the best at leading that group, but I did it without leading it horribly. After that service, I realized I could lead groups and discussions by myself. In that moment, my confidence grew and I believed that I could lead. Every Sunday after that, I continued to lead. Each Sunday since then has allowed me to continue growing in my leadership skills and my confidence, and I kept on leading over and over again. Months have passed and another Sunday school class approaches its end. After handling all the technical stuff, like videos being played and their volume, going through slideshows, and going on certain pictures and images from on the casted TV from the computer in the room, it was time for small groups. I grabbed the paper with all the questions I need to ask the students to make sure they understood and comprehended the lesson and story of the day, and then headed to the back of the room. I sit down and moments later I'm surrounded by about 10 to 15 students. Everyone, bring over a beanbag chair to sit on if you want, I say as I wait for them to get settled. Once everyone is sitting and is ready, I begin asking the questions for the day. I make it through the questions and finish discussing everything, and then ask if there's anything else anyone wants to talk about. After talking about whatever is going to be talked about, I wrap up the group discussion and say, you guys can go play until your parents come up to get you. I'm then done with leading the group for that Sunday and finish a little early, and then just wait for everyone else's groups to finish. Months earlier, I would have struggled with leading others. Now I lead others on a regular basis by myself and even consider it to be really easy. From starting as someone who wasn't confident with himself and struggled leading others, I've gone a long way and become someone who's confident enough to lead others by myself on a regular basis and even finish early. All because of volunteering at something as common as a church's Sunday school class, my confidence and leadership skills have grown a lot. I wouldn't be who I am today without these skills, and thanks to the process of doing this, I am who I am today. Thank you.